Promo code.
All right, welcome back. This episode of the Promo Code Podcast with Jason Gillearn is brought to you by The Damage Den. Look, man, these days everybody is a little angry, right? And everybody has their own reason for being pissed off, right? You know, you got cheated on, you're fucking broke, Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, COVID, Trump, Biden, Afghanistan, vaccines, maskers, anti-fucking maskers. This ring a bell, right? Disappointments, failure. That's a good band, by the way. Right? Stress. Your life sucks. Everybody's pissed off. You're frustrated, right? Now, does that mean that you have an anger problem per se? Probably, yeah. Big fucking time. So how are you going to deal with that shit? I'll tell you how. You're going to go to the Damage Den and tear that fucking place apart. Okay, the Damage Den is a rage room or like a smash room in Los Angeles where people can vent their anger and frustration by destroying objects in the room. So if you do have anger issues, you've probably destroyed shit before, so you know how fucking great it is, right? But at the Damage Den, if you put your fist through a TV, you don't have to replace it, okay? You can just walk out the door and go on your way after a quick stop at the hospital. But you don't have to use your fist, you know? I mean, you can, but you might want to keep your hands in good shape for like tennis or domestic violence or something. You know, in case Damage Den is closed that day. So Damage Den not only cares about your mental health, but also your physical health. That's why when you arrive, they're going to give you gloves, a face shield, overalls, googles. Fucking googles. Who wrote this? Oh, I know. I'll get to Xavier in a second. So anyway, what are you going to destroy? You're going to destroy computers, TVs, microwaves, your career, relationships, toilets, stereos, any chance of getting laid, glassware, pottery, fucking bottles, plates, ceramics, all of it. So cool. And what's super rad is you're going to get to choose what you want to use to destroy all this shit. Baseball bat, tire iron, golf club, sledgehammer, crowbar, hockey stick. So of course some people are going to say, look, I'm just not that angry of a person. Okay, fair enough. But you know what? Smashing shit is still a fun thing to do regardless. And look, I'm glad you're not pissed off, but let me tell you, if you leave your house anywhere from like 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. heading into downtown LA, where Xavier's warehouse is located from any fucking direction, by the time you get there, you know, you're going to be plenty angry, okay? You'll get cut off several times. You'll run over some potholes that will completely fuck your alignment in your car or lose an axle. If you use Waze, you're going to get redirected a few times to some neighborhoods that will actually add more time onto your trip, not to mention possibly get you fucking murdered. And then if you even make it downtown, Xavier's warehouse is adjacent to Skid Row. So you're going to see some people take a shit on the sidewalk. You're going to see rows and rows of tents, some of which are probably nicer than yours. So now you're jealous too. So by the time you reach Xavier's warehouse, any compassion that you had has gone out the fucking window. And if you're still not pissed off, take a look at yourself in the mirror while you're wearing those overalls, okay? You're going to question your sexuality and then definitely be ready to break some shit. And like I said, they're going to give you a weapon, or you can bring your own weapon. Shit, you can use the axle that just flew off your fucking car. Xavier doesn't give a shit. So anyway, I've mentioned Xavier a few times. Xavier's the owner of the Damage Den, and he was nice enough to have me over to his fucking place to talk about his business. And Strange cat, very interesting cat. And we smoked some weed, and here's the fucking interview for Xavier's Damaged Den. So how did you hear about my podcast?
The internet, man, Holmes. I mean, like, think about it. It's all the internet now, and that's sort of what my business is about. It's like there's different platforms to it. Some of the platforms are easier to get than the other ones, but I got a lot of platforms.
That's great news. Now check it out, dude. So when did you think about your business? When did you come up with the idea for the business?
So basically, I thought about it at the beginning of the pandemic. I started to think about what am I going to do with my life. And my friend has a good idea for a business name, so I cut him in into the deal. So it's me, him, and the other guy.
And where are they right now?
Oh, two. I can't get a hold of one of them. The other two, was there three? One was my cousin, so he doesn't even count. The other two. Yeah, one is he's basically on the run, and the other one, he just won't return my phone calls.
You know that we're still in a global pandemic, right?
I didn't even know we were still recording. So
you got to look for that red dot, Xavier. Now, how do you spell your name, Xavier?
I don't say it. I don't do a lot of writing. I don't write out things, I have a lot of things saved on my phone, and I just cut and paste.
Well, you're a business owner, so I would highly recommend that you learn how to fucking write or speak. But anyway, so Xavier, how did you come up with the idea of like the Damaged Den, which is like a rage room or an anger room? How'd you come up with that fucking idea, even though other people have already thought about it?
Well, that's what I was about to say. I didn't come up with the idea. I stole the idea, but I put my own spin on it. I put my own, it's your own recipe.
And why does your accent change like every 10 seconds?
Oh, because I'm under the influence of certain things, But I press onward. To continue. As they say, to continue. I have no other thoughts. I have all kinds of things.
But what makes your fucking business, your smash room, your destruction den, what makes your anger room different than the other ones?
The fact that it's almost the same as all the other ones. I like to thread the needle. I also like, just needles, Not like that, but I just, I've always found it to be... Sounds like it. Well, it's just something about trying to thread the needle. I like that metaphor. I like a metaphor.
Now, before this, you were telling me when we were getting stoned before the fucking interview. I think we can say that to your customers, right? You don't mind to know that you get a little fucking high. But you were telling me that you used to work at Best Buy before your business. Can you tell me a little bit about Best Buy?
Best Buy for me is, you have to be there. When I was there, I had to be there. Like, that was the job. You had to show up.
Well, let me ask you, bro. So there's a special membership for return customers who can save a little money if they want to come and smash shit at your smashed up room. Can you explain a little bit about that membership?
Once you get it, you got it. Right? I mean, think about it. That's always my rule in the business. Best Buy business is like, once you get it, you got it.
Hey, thanks for clearing that up, Xavier. So what were you doing before this?
I was waiting for you to get here. Seriously, you were about 35 minutes late, and I did not appreciate it.
I was watching the fucking Dodger game. Sorry, but you a Dodger fan?
I could watch the Dodger game. Sure.
So Xavier, you have interesting pricing for your business. You have like racially tiered pricing. Can you explain to me why you charge different races, different? I mean, it's almost, to me, that sounds like it's against the fucking law. But can you explain to me why you charge? Well, you told me like Asians and whites get like a different pricing, and I didn't understand that. Can you explain that?
Well, I'm not going to get into it now when I'm being recorded, but I'll tell you later that, you just have to move on. You have to do your thing. You have to live your life like, something like this. I thought this interview was going to be about 2 minutes, and that's...
So it's almost...
I'm sitting here like I'm sweating like Barbara Walters is going to walk in or something,
You know who Barbara Walters is? I'm fascinated. So what do you want to say to fucking people to get them down to your shop?
Come on out, put a helmet on, smash your balls or run around like crazy. You know, it's a real good time. Parking is limited. I have to tell you, it's very difficult to park. It's almost impossible to park.
Incredible. Okay, I want to thank you for advertising with the promo code podcast.
Jason, I really enjoy your podcast, your promo podcast. It's really good.
Well, I just hope fucking people come in and fucking keep the lights on in your business. And I thank you for doing this, Xavier.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
What a nice guy. All right, that's it. Go to Xavier's website, the Damage Den's website. Type in the promo code RACEWAR. And you're going to get half off any fucking weapon you choose to take home in case there is a fucking race war, which looks to be pretty good right now. Please go to irishcomic.com and hit that donate button because Xavier doesn't pay shit. Like and subscribe to the podcast. Leave those reviews. I've got some reviews, which I fucking love, and ratings and all that. So thank you so much. On that note, the good fucking Mick that he is, Shane Gillis, thank you, young lad. You are the coolest, and so are your fans. All right? And I'll be buying you a fucking few pints when I see you. Stay cool, and thank you always for listening to the Promo Code Podcast with Jason Gillearn.
I'm a cock.